Alright, what's going on everybody? So this is just a re-upload of my 1440p gameplay of Shadow of Mordor that I originally uploaded yesterday, but there were a few issues with the video. It was real choppy, and there were several reasons for that. Even though 1440p isn't a new resolution, so to speak, in terms of its existence, but when it comes to actual usage and standards, especially rendering on YouTube, it is kind of new, because a year ago you didn't see much people uploading in 1440p. 1080p was always the highest standards. Now you see more people kind of making the transition into rendering videos in 1440p, and since it is new in its usage, the best render settings and the best way to record in 1440p hasn't necessarily been mastered yet. There's very different experimental ways to render in 1440p and what's the best software to render, and there's some good software that can, for example, capture gameplay in 1080p very well, but it has some problems doing it in 1440p, and even more so at 60 frames. Whenever YouTube releases the ability to do that, it's going to come with obviously an upgrade in user content visually, but it will, there will be some growing pains with that and some trial and error going on. So that's all it was, in the first video with the choppiness. It was just incorrect rendering and capture practices that I was doing. So yeah, this is better gameplay anyway, and it kind of gives you a better idea and representation of how Shadow of Mordor is and what the game is about and how the gameplay is, and I've been enjoying it very much. And this is at ultra settings with the HD pack downloaded, and it's really when a greater amount of enemies are on the screen is when my PC started to struggle. At one point, you're gonna see at the end of the video, it must be like 20-30 orcs on screen. I think my it really started to dip, from 60. Obviously you won't be able to necessarily tell from this video that it dropped from 60, because this video is going to be in 30 anyway, so you're not going to be able to notice the dip from 60. So yeah, so enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Alright y'all, I'm out of here. Peace.
Come on in! He's on the feet! He's kinda go! We need a real fight, so we can show the world we ain't mucking. What was that? That's a cannonball. Take his limbs! That sharpman took his head off! Cut it all! Slaver says there's grog for both of us if we can find him a good crowd for a pit fight. I smell a rat. He just wants us out of the way so he can have all the grog for himself. You hear that? Rats. Must have been rats. Definitely. Do not resist!
Schoon.
I thought I heard something. I haven't figured him out yet, but he looks tougher than the old one. Ranger! Ranger!
I've been dreaming up ways to cut you down. Allow me to show you a few. You can't trick me again! Let him at your head! You can't stop all the stranger!
We got you! Prisoner got in the way of our infantry warriors, and they just stomped right over him. What a lovely mess they made.
I see the ranger!
If it comes back, watch out, you fucker!
Can't stand against us!
There we go. You're gonna